Hello, everybody, and oh, hang on. Hello, everybody, and we are live. Welcome to my stream. Oh, I nearly didn't make it. I was like half asleep on bed, and I nearly went 100% asleep on the bed, and that's my bad. I I am sorry. Okay, let's see. Today, today I'm gonna watch Pong and talk a bit about game design. Hang on, I'm trying to pull up the chat. So that man, I really need to get like a proper setup or something. For this. Am I even live right now? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Oh Jesus, I'm so unprepared. I literally just woke back up like 2 minutes ago. I'm lying down on the bed uh and rush back to my computer to set this stream up. So yeah. Hey.
Oh, Jesus. Oops.
That's my phone. Okay, I have my chat up. Yeah, yep. Alright. Chat's empty. It's fine. I'll just chill until it's not empty anymore. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna watch Pong. We're gonna watch Pong today. Gonna be a. Why did I choose Pong? I have no idea. Just a video that I wanted to watch. 18 minutes of watching it, director's commentary for Pong, and afterwards we'll chill and maybe play some games, and we'll see. I don't have as much things to talk about for Pong as I do my other videos. It's not really a lot of director's commentary for Pong video. So those who didn't watch it, the Pong video is basically just me talking about the history of the game Pong and how it relates to modern games today. All right, let's just start, and hopefully people will join in. If not, it's fine. I'll just chat and we'll watch the video. People can watch like the replay later. Alright, I'm professional. Let's do this.
The last few videos were just too depressing, and I wanted to talk about something fun for once.
Subtitles for this? No, I do not have subtitles for this.
Late stage capitalism, widespread abuse, or
oh right, I did make this video like right after two of my more depressing videos.
Stories like that. So I wanted to talk about Pong.
I really wanted to do a very fun video about something, a topic that I like.
The greatest
video game.
Or at least that was how the title was.
Yeah, that was supposed to be the original title.
The game was so well designed, and you might be wondering, "Fat man,
not
what
work
are you
well."
talking about? Pong is just two lines and a dot bouncing around. There's no design in that, and that's.
Those who don't know,
think about it.
I'm actually like a trained.
And white.
Am I trained?
Controllers.
I'm a video game. I'm a game designer. Like I have a diploma in interactive digital media from Republic Polytechnic. We did like basic game design, and
video games didn't
honestly,
exist.
oh sorry, I'm yawning. I just woke up, like I said.
Woke
up from a nap. No, I didn't just woke up. But yeah.
Beautiful.
Smart. Where was I? Game design, right? Learned game design in Republic Polytechnic, and
this is not even a joke. This thing controls the light in my room.
That was basically very basic stuff. And but afterwards, I did learn more myself. I worked in video game design for a year before I had my breakdown and went to other fields. But eventually, I came back to game design, and I did like board game designs. I published my own game called Box Dungeon. If you ever get a chance, check it out. Yeah.
Oh, Oh no,
I don't even know where it is. Like,
diving into the Magnavox Pong lawsuit.
I
This
don't
is
even know
supposed to be a
where
fun
you
video.
can get
It's supposed
your
to
my
be a fun
games. To
video.
be honest.
Yeah. It's supposed to be a fun video, so we're not talking about judicial nightmare of late-stage capitalism.
But the Magnavox lawsuit was
We'll talk about the Magnavox lawsuit a little bit,
kind
and then
of
we'll go back to
fun
Pong,
to
okay?
actually delve into, because the history of it
The Magnavox
isn't
was the first ever
really
console, and two of the games in it were table tennis
interesting
and
per
tennis,
se.
and they
It's
were
more
basically
like
on
everything that
purpose, but
happened
they were really unpolished.
from
They didn't even keep track
the
of scores. You had to do that yourself,
from
like with pencil and paper.
from the
And
inception of
tennis
it.
was
Oh wait,
basically
holy
the
shit!
table
I
tennis
just keep
game
yawning.
with a different overlay.
I'm so sorry.
A physical overlay, a piece of paper you had to put over the TV screen. So when Alan
Yeah,
Alcorn
that's
created Pong for Atari,
there was like 24
Magnavox
overlays, I
sued
think,
Atari
for
copying
Magnavox.
their
I can't
revolutionary
remember
patented idea of
actual number.
controlling objects on a
But
screen with
Magnavox
a
kept
controller.
filing
And if you're
lawsuits
smart,
for
and I know my
30
audiences
to
are,
40
you'll recognize this
years.
as
I
a
think the
patent
last
troll, an entity
lawsuit
that
finally
used a
died somewhere
wide
in the
generalized patent that
1990s.
could describe
And by
almost
then,
anything
they
in
had
a
already
field
gotten
in
like
order to file
millions
lawsuits for money.
of
And the
dollars
judge
of
the
the
time, John Grady,
money
ruled
from
that
that
they had
time.
held the pioneering
They-
patent for
If
video
you
game
convert
art.
it
An
to
insane
today's
statement
money,
to make.
it's
It's
close
like
to a
saying
billion.
he pioneered drawing.
Yeah, nuts
You
amount of
cannot
money.
patent art. The judge gave the precedent that any video game where machine control element hits a player control element on a video, which is the basis for almost every single video game out there.
I think the only
violated
video
the
game that
patent.
this
Patent trolls have sued
this
numerous
patent does
people
not
who
cover
did
would have to
genuinely
be
innovative work over the years based on some
visual
small
novels.
part of their design that somewhat
If visual
resembles
novels
the
can even be
original patent.
considered like
Screw
a
those
video
guys.
game.
Screw patent trolls like Magnavox. Magnavox, who single-handedly set back video game development by nearly a decade because of their ceaseless lawsuit. Magnavox, when adjusted for inflation, won more than $500 million in lawsuit over 20 years, destroying the dreams of potential game designers everywhere. Magnavox, stomping
zoom
down
in on my
proletariat's
face.
ability to manufacture their own.
Yeah, let's...
This is a happy video,
I am an
not
actor.
an anti-capitalism video. Think happy thoughts. We're going to talk about Pong. Alright?
I want to show you like
The cool
my
thing about
live stream
Pong is that it is the first commercial
at a different
video
time. I'm
ever
keep
designed.
yawning,
And
god
I'm
damn it.
using those words very specifically because while Magnavox Odyssey was indeed the first video game console, and the games on it were all video games in a technical sense, they weren't really designed.
Not
They were
exactly
more
a lot of people
simulations
watching.
or basic
Whatever.
ideas
This
put
was the
together, like
original
match or roulette or slots.
number of
They are
people I
games that you can
expected to
play
watch my
even
live stream.
without the console, but Pong is a game you can only play on a machine made to run Pong. It wasn't a simulation or a digital remake. It was a multiplayer game designed to work with only 4 buttons.
I want to talk a little bit about
Very
multiplayer game
distinct and unique
designs.
to its design. A lot
I'm
of
not sure I
the
talk
basic
about it
design
during this
philosophies are
video or
still being
later
used
afterwards
in the
when we're just
industry today.
chilling.
It's the first video game to actually help you count scores, which we would come to know today as vertical game design, which is the idea of creating a visually understandable gauge that rise and fall to give a sense of progress. One of those things we now know today as stats. And then we have the Pong paddles. Alan Alcorn, when designing the game, felt that just having the ball bounce off the paddle was too simple. So he divided each paddle into 8 segments, with each segment changing the angle of return. This is horizontal design, a philosophy of giving player more to do with an interaction. Your modern equivalent would be having different skills and abilities.
I learned a lot of these stuff
Jump, for example.
after
And finally,
schooling.
because of a circuit
They're not
defect,
really like
the paddles
common
couldn't
things
reach the top
to
or the
teach
bottom
in
of the screen,
school,
but
at least
instead
back
of
in my
spending
days.
time and money fixing it, Alcorn decided to just leave it in as an open goal. What he had
There's also one more
was the world's first
there's
recorded
also
video game
one
design
more
that
type
a
of
designer
design. I
decided
think it's
not to
called
fix.
diagonal
That's
design, which
time-honored
is
tradition, by the
how
way. All of
the
these will go on to
vertical
define video games.
design your
Still
stats
use many of
interact
these
with your
concepts today,
horizontal
which is why
design,
Pong is
your
such an
options.
interesting game to talk about.
So like
At the time of its
the
release,
higher
the title of the
your
greatest video
intel
game ever made.
stats,
Not just
no, you
because
know,
it
like
was the only
for example in
video
Pong,
game
if
ever made. I mean,
if the higher the score of the
because it
game
did something no other video games did
made
before. It improved
it
upon an
did more
existing
difficult
design
for your
choice.
Pong paddle to
Unlike
move.
Bayer, who
That would
joked
be
they
something
should
like a
have stopped
diagonal
designing
design.
games after that tennis cartridge.
Most good
He
games today will
said it.
take a
It's
look at
supposedly quoted
two
within
of
a book, but
these
it's
components
not
and add them
available
together
in
for them to
libraries
make
nearby,
it
and I'm
like,
not
make
about
sense.
to pay over $100 fucking for a copy.
Holy shit, this book
these
was
books are way
expensive.
too expensive. Which, unlike my books, which are very
Aha,
affordable, which
I
you
have
can
books.
buy from my bio link in the description below. Wink. What? I'm not supposed to say wink.
I'm not sure if you can still buy it from the
Literally
link.
the teleprompter.
Because
Alcon took an idea and ran with
the
it.
publisher
With
for my
creativity and a human
books
touch,
changed
which is
to
why I
another
think it deserves the title of being
another
the most
company, and
interesting video game
I'm not
ever.
sure if I set it up properly.
What?
I should really go check it out. This is
other
like
games.
this is like part of my life.
We're
Oh
not
god.
talking about Magnavox Odyssey, right? Those games are shit. There are other
Acting.
games other than those. Are they interesting? Very interesting. Well, let's talk about Bouncing Ball is possibly the earliest record of an interactive video game, a video that can be interacted with live updates. It was used at MIT for education about the technology by simulating a bouncing ball. No shit.
Two people watching my videos. That's more than I expected, and that's good enough.
Oliver was the original creator of the program with
no need
Gilmore
to
and Adams
interact with the
using
chat,
and
it's fine.
modifying it in later years.
Just
But what's interesting
listen
is
to
that
my
sometime
dulcet
between
tones
1999
and
and
my calming
someone
timbre.
added a hole to the floor, and the goal became to adjust the ball bounce frequency to make it fall through the hole, turning it from a physics animation renderer into an interactive video game. It's a
There were like
topic to talk about because it
3 video games before Pong, games that would, you know, you can very broadly call video games in some loose sense. One might be closer to an arcade game with video element, and another one was I can't remember the other one off the top of my head. But these games were it's the
when was the first hop washed away by the sea?
It's a Space Wars variant.
Whenever we say that games are just for children or that we will grow up.
Yeah, so there were games there were a lot of games before Pong, before Atari. I wanted to buy a Boggle for this joke, but
it's interesting, isn't it?
I got lazy.
It means that somewhere along humanity's timeline, the act of games, playing and creating them, intertwined with survival. At some point, our ancestors who made and played games likely had a higher chance of survival than those who didn't. And an even more pertinent question, how much of game design and creation are natural human intuition, and how much of it requires the free hand of the market to drive its innovation? Because Bouncing Ball didn't come about because someone innovated to make money. It was made out of a need and want. Modern games have become this monolithic industry.
Bouncing Ball developers, I think,
of dollars on Kickstarter.
over time, they made some modification to it. I'm not sure how much
available in nowhere
of it.
But some people might argue that without the
I think there was a bug. Some stuff happened, and they had to remove the hole eventually from the program. Kind of sad, but you know, oh well.
But we wouldn't have been able to make all these improvements in gameplay and graphic without the guiding, innovative force of free market. I get you, I lied.
I'm disappointing the Magnavox Odyssey box controller. It's quite... I have no idea what they were thinking. Maybe there was just a limitation of time.
First real video game designed for
doesn't really look well. It didn't look like anyone sat down to
games. You know what I mean.
Space
Wars was initially developed in 1960.
Oh, I like the little neon streak. The footage. Let me go back. This footage was taken on one of the original PDP-1 computers that were used to run Space Wars, and the screens had this had a neon leftover flare whenever image changed, which gave it that tail spin. It's really cool, actually. It looks really nice.
That's it. But over time, they added things like a starfield background, a working gravity well to affect the environment, the ability to teleport, and timers and stuff. And all these are cool. They're all game design stuff that
I got a bit
Pong section.
sidetracked in my research by the starfield background because it was so
hard to see the
it was done out of spite, and I found it very funny.
It's graphic design in video games. And the starfield is also 100% realistic because a guy got annoyed that it wasn't realistic enough and wrote an entire program to make it more realistic. And that's what truly makes
it was originally
Limbus
called the
amazing.
Expensive Planetarian.
The game from
The
its
starfield
inception was
background.
public domain, which makes it the first open source computer game. Any researcher at any university with a computer could just contact Russell and ask for the code. He would just give it to them for free, and if he couldn't for some reason, they were allowed to make their own. The code for the game was passed around from person to person, and every now and then,
So a lot of the
changes. There are certain records that
a lot of the records for these additional modification came with was archived by Rolling Stone article. I couldn't find like any earlier records of it, so I just
15 years before
stick it as
even existed.
rough
These nerds
accurate
forward
thing
in
to say.
time until Nolan Bushnell took that idea and made the first arcade video game, which later led him to founding Atari and creating Pong. Over the last 6 decades, major game companies have spent billions of dollars marketing to us, trying to convince us of the value of AAA titles by painting a narrative that these innovations and growth in the technology and art was important.
I wonder if I'm the only person. I'm definitely not the only person who thinks that the past 20 years of video games have been kind of on a downhill trend. It hasn't been great. I don't like how the game developers have been treated, the way they've been crunched just to get things out. I feel like there are a lot of that game. You don't need to do such a thing for games to be made. There are a couple of game developers that have shown that this isn't it. The people who make Hades, they're anti-crunch as well. I can't remember their development name, the studio name, but yeah.
Considering the limitations of programming languages back then, we can assume that was the first ever game jam. And while Space
I participated in a lot of game jam when I was a kid. Not a kid, when I was young adult. That's when I was a kid.
Legal market manipulation.
As I grew older, it got a little hard to participate. The long hours, the brainstorming, the long periods of just like
always will be. And these
smelling like other people's sweat.
That they don't understand the art.
I feel like I
haven't touched
it sounds like I'm talking about like an orgy or something, but it's not.
I find myself not hungering for choices. Those amazing graphics and story I wanted from The Last of Us, I managed to get it from Stray.
Oh, Stray was such a good
someone
game.
who was disappointed in the innovation of fighting games from this past decade, I found the most
Alright, your only move is hustle. It's called
perhaps
Yo
the most
Mi Hustle.
innovative gameplay ever. In this
Very,
tiny
very
game
fun.
called Your Only
Very,
Move is
very
Hustle.
interesting.
For every
I can't believe it's a
XCOM,
one-man
there's a
project.
troubleshooter.
A lot of
Bored
mod
by another Call of Duty,
availability.
play some bright memories. It's okay to not get the latest shiny thing. We all know Skulls and Bones look like shit.
Skulls and Bones actually turned out to be quite terrible.
I promise you,
Not worth its pricing, I'd say that.
Skulls
Skulls and Bones had a huge marketing campaign in Singapore. Like a lot of they threw a lot of money in it for advertisement here because I think part of the development team was Singaporean. I'm not very proud of that.
But look at this story here. We don't need an evil bad guy like Tommy.
Another game from Ubisoft that had the Singapore Ubisoft team that worked on it was also Assassin's Creed Unity, which is my least favorite Assassin's Creed that I've played. So it was also the last Assassin's Creed game I played because like it was so bad. Just couldn't continue on supporting the game anymore.
Anyone knows of the history of Space Wars. We as a society have decided to forget Space Wars in pursuit of games with big dollar signs. We have equated money to historical success, and that is having real consequences on the history that we are choosing to preserve.
And that's it for the video.
Everyone, thanks for watching.
No more talking about the video. Very quick, very chill, very simple. I want to stream for an hour, even without anyone watching. So I guess I'll just do that. But I guess I'll do something else. Should I play some games and talk about game design? Wait, hang on. Damn. Am I even live? I am live. I just don't have any viewers. That's hilarious. It's fine. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. 0 viewers. Oh no, I have 1 viewer. That's fine. Anyway, my friend Val said that I should just keep talking during my stream, even if there's nobody watching. So in case anybody comes back to watch the video, they can at least, have something to get me talk about. I'm on. This is like week 2 of my 4-week break stream. I might actually just reduce it to 3 weeks. I'm getting itchy to do stuff again. Yeah. I'll probably do 1 more stream after this next week, and then I will start writing and researching for my next video. We'll go back to normal schedule. I don't know. We'll see. I just came back from therapy today. My therapist did say that it's a good thing that I'm taking a break, so yeah. Alright. Well, let's play some games. I don't want to play like any games that require me to talk over the gameplay. Just something really brainless that I can just enjoy and maybe chat about other stuff instead. What do I have? I have my Steam on another tab, so just handle the boring screen for a while I look through my game windows. Cursor. Okay, let's see. I'm currently playing Manifold Gardens and White Tight Spaces as like games that I'm trying to clear properly. You know what? I did title this game Limbus Company. I should just run Limbus Company. I still haven't finished my dungeon for the week. So let me just kick this up. Change my window. Limbus Company. Mention. Oh my god. I literally just started my Limbus and Illuminati is here. Jesus Christ. Illuminati. Hang on. I'm trying to see if this thing works. Were you just waiting for me to start Limbus so that you can jump scare me? Alright. It's not capturing my display. You know what? I will figure this. I should have done testing for this. Let me see. Limbus. Close my Firefoxes. Open. Press this. Can I just capture the screen? I'll just do the capture. Alright. Guys, see any weird stuff on my screen? Just try to ignore it. Right. Hang on. I got this. Alright, that's right. Let me check. I'm a professional at this. I am so good at my job. Is this a job? I don't know. Alright, let me see. Screen up. Come on, screen up. Come on. Come on. Work. Please work. This doesn't work. Oh, it works. Yay. Okay. Alright. There's a bit of a delay between the stream and what I'm recording, so I'm still gonna use that. My Limbus is out and about. Let's set it to full screen. Put it up to proper. Everything. Audio up. Alright. Limbus Company. I love this game so much. I can't even properly comment on it. It's such a well-balanced game. I'm gonna just continue my mirror dungeon run and have a chat while I have the game in the background. Illuminobi, how was your pull? Did you get Rodion? I did get Rodion. I did get a new Rodion. I haven't gotten the new Ishmael Eagle yet. I did title this stream from Pong to Limbus Company, expecting it. You got her on your first 10x. Wow. Okay, let's brag. Nice brag. I got her on shards. I didn't pull her because I'm cheap that way. I'm not playing to get Ishmael. Oh, I currently have everyone and every single eagle. I am hoping to keep that to my keep up that streak. Oh, I built my team by status, and right now I have 5 burn IDs that are maxed out enough to fight in the mirror dungeon, and I needed a 6, so I just decided to put Zway Gregor in because he doesn't really fit all the other ID sets. And you know, I go for starlight runs. Not a pro player. I just go by feel. Talking about game design, man. Limbus Company as a game from a design standpoint is quite amazing to see. You don't have a lot of games these days where all your stats, your activity, your abilities is so incredibly intertwined. Is my Starlight tree not max? No, it's not. I have a very... Well, let me just go out and show you. Oh shit, I forfeited! Ah! I wanted to exit! No! I'm so stupid. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. I guess I'm doing this from the start. I'm sorry, it's such a good game. Alright, my Starlight tree. Yeah, it's not maxed out. It's pretty maxed out. I don't do extra stuff. I just do the weeklies, 1 round single 3 times the weeklies, max out all the XP. So I get about 900 starlights a week, and I don't push for it. Gotta restart. Alright, it's fine. I can show my process. Can talk a bit more. It's a chill stream. We all chill. Yeah. Chill. What thing was there? I was running Burn. Yeah, I really enjoy like Limbus Company's game. The amount of interactivity between each game and each character and the things that they can do and how they support each other in their passives. It's a very great indicator of like vertical, horizontal, and diagonal game design, like I spoke of in my video. Yeah, so I have a couple of setup I do for basic stuff. But yeah, mirror dungeon setup for the mirror dungeon runs. Illuminubi, this is gonna be just a stream for you. One-on-one stream. Yeah, running a burn team right now for fun. As you can see, I have maxed out all my 3 stars. Or at least level 40 plus uptime 4. Of course, I'm one of those people. Max collector. The only exception is real shoe. I maxed out all of my real shoes because you have to be true to yourself, you know. It's just that one character that you need to max out for everything. I did get a new Rodion. Where is Viviat Rodion? Her voice line is very depressing when she dies. It's so sad. You have every Honglu maxed out too. Yeah, you get it. You know, you have just that one character that you have to, you know, maxed out for everyone. I particularly like how they have created a game based on all these classic literary works. I don't think classic literary work is like very well represented in modern times lately. Could be better. The Chinese literary work, I'm quite surprised they actually like rap even like the Chinese literary work. Honglu story is based off Honglu Omo, which is one of the great Chinese literary work. Not my favorite, but respect enough for actually doing it. And of the Chinese literary works that I like the best is Water Margin, which is hard to represent in a game like this, but yeah, glad to know they're rapping the classic. I want to talk so much more about game design. You know what? I'll just chill and talk about the game design. This little line drop thing, like the skills that drop down, it is such a simple design, but it gives you so much option and planning. You can plan your next move. You want to see if you want to if you want to have more of the same, or you want to have more options next move, or you want to have another a specific type of effects to chain together. It's a very, very smart way to do horizontal game designing, where you have more options, especially for a game that's meant to be played on the phone, where you do not have a lot of controls to be able to do an action. This one simple swipe left to right just let you know what to do. It's very, very clever, very, very smart. Luminabi, you are 500 pages into Honglu's books. Yeah, Honglu Mong is one of those great novels, long-ass novels. I read the translations because even though I'm Chinese, I can't really read Chinese that well. So I read all the translation stuff. Old Chinese are terribly hard to read. Terribly hard to read. Take this. Not gonna do any. I'm not a video game Twitch streamer. I'm just a chill video essayist that occasionally plays games. I may play more games. I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep playing Limbus. Why? I'm bored. Oh, I choose you, Rodia. Good job, Rodia. I can't believe I started playing all this because I bought Lobotomy Corporation, their first game, because I wanted a game that's like SCP related, and it turned out to be so much more than that. I still have not finished Lobotomy Corporation. Yeah, beat them up. I feel like there should be a trigger warning for this. I should have turned off call. Oh well, it's not like there's a lot of people. Yeah, let me out. Check the chat is still alive. Oh no, I accidentally closed my Firefox. Okay, the screen might freeze a bit while I do check on my Firefox.
직원들이 우세한 환경에 있습니다. 관리자님이 제 말을 집중해서 듣고 있었다는 결과겠죠. 이런 과정들을 통틀어
Alright, professional. I am completely professional.
긍정적인 변화네요.
여전히 무섭고 그럼에도 멈추고 싶지 않아.
The stories for okay, I'm gonna talk a bit about the story for games. Like originally, games didn't have stories, and that is a very modern thing for games to have storylines. Even up to like Atari, Magnavox era, there wasn't a lot of games, storyline games. Sometimes they'd have like a picture, and then the picture has some very basic lore to it, and that's about it. But not so much stories. Stories like what we see here for Limbus, what we see for a lot of games that we have today, really came about in the console generation. Before that, during arcades, stories were was kind of just a fluff, you know. It's like if how do I explain this? It's like if you bought a toy and then they have the description at the back of like where this toy is, but there's no like accompanying TV show or anything. Like Barbie, it's like Barbie. It's just a doll. You're supposed to make up your own story. They give you a slight background and that's it. But throughout the console generation, as it went on, stories started to develop. At the beginning, you have all your simple stuff like Frogger, things like that, cross the road, and then they decided I'm gonna give it a little bit more story, and that's basically how it slowly added. I think it's until like the SNES generation that story in video games became like a common thing. And now we have this. We have games like Limbus Company where it's like entirely story centric, and the gameplay is just it's accompaniment to the story, which is what a lot of people are staying in the game for. Quite amazing, if you think about it, to be honest. I should try to get the. I wonder, should I do like a game playthrough of the story? I don't think it's gonna be popular. Who's gonna watch me do that? My friend Val, the game streamer. She has, you know, she's cute. I'm not cute. I'm a fat boy. I'm a fat boy with a fat boy channel that doesn't even talk about games much. This is a treat. This is a treat for me. This stream games. Sound for golden urn. Refresh. Ooh. I'm very hopeful for the future of this game, in the sense that so far the story has been constantly on the up. How much should I spoil? I'll spoil it a little bit. Like the latest interlude chapter has been very shocking, in the sense that nobody really expected it to come. And this developer has a record of making these kind of shock drops very effective, which is a very hard thing to do nowadays, you know, with all these leaks, company leaks, and the marketing to push for like the shock drop to be revealed. Yeah, there were theories. There were definitely theories. The theory that I had subscribed to before the Intervalo drop was that Don Quixote, the character that the Intervalo was centered on, I thought that her shoes were just normal shoes. It was gonna be like a double fake out. Like we were all gonna focus on her shoes when her shoes wasn't anything special. And it's not. I failed. My theory failed. Out of all the chapters so far, I particularly enjoyed. Who's that I enjoyed more? I really enjoyed Ishmael's chapter. It was really good. I love all the memes that came out. Like how they turned gaslighting into a little thing. It was fun. Very fun. My theory on what's gonna happen next. I think Don Quixote has ties to 9 o'clock circus. I think she is part of that storyline in some way. There's not a lot of like circus team things in the Limbus company world, and it looks really 9 o'clock circus, like her artwork and stuff. I'm very bad at these theory things. I'm very good at writing the story. I'm not good at theorizing of other people's story. Very bad at it. But I still enjoy it. One of the things that I'm quite interested in right now as a person, slightly game adjacent, is how game communities are built. Limbus company have a very interesting game community in that you can tell that a lot of the people were they reflect the story that is told. This story set in this really anti-capitalist world done by a company that is very fiercely indie in nature, and a lot of the fans seems to gravitate towards that direction, at least for long-term fans. And I am comparing it in experience to games made by like MiHoYo, the ones who did Honkai Impact, Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and they are far more. I won't say generic because my phone dropped, my chat phone dropped. I won't say generic, but they are more expected in behavior. Like they have an like the way the community there reacts to controversies is very expected way, where you have two extremes and a bunch of people caught up in the middle. The communities around Limbus is surprisingly incredibly supportive internally, and when like weird things happen in the community, people just come together to, you know, properly actually support the people affected instead of just stockpiling. It's not very common thing in games. I remember watching a YouTuber called Noodle, and when they were talking about crunch culture and how when the controversy of crunch culture came out, a lot of the game community came out to argue for crunch culture, to say that it's good to crunch employees, to make employees suffer, it makes better games. And I don't see it happening for this community, and I think it's a very interesting look at how. Hang on, I need to brain a bit. Notice run. I need some micro this. So experience and this.
여전히 무섭고 겁이
Where were we? Oh right.
멈추고 싶지 않아.
Crunch. Like I cannot see the community of Limbus coming in to defend the abuse of employees in the same way. There will always be those weird people, but on the overall, I just don't see it. It doesn't seem like a thing that will happen, and I'm very interested in like how the developers of a game can affect the community. It's kind of the same thing with like the No Man's Sky developer, how the long-term community actually came around them as well. Oh, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. This live stream is interesting. I am not just rambling because I don't know what to do. I am interesting. I've been playing this game since season 1. I came in halfway through season 1, sadly, so I didn't get everything I wanted season 1. It was still good. It's very friendly for a gacha game, I think. I still wouldn't recommend gacha games to everybody, especially people who have like low tolerance for gambling. Please don't play gacha game. I have a friend who had low tolerance for these kind of things. He spent like $2,000 a month on gacha game. I'm like, Jesus Christ, my man, you need to chill. No, it's fine. A couple of $100. I know they are the type of people that keep gacha games alive, but I think that's one of those few things that change. Like I said, Limbus is very friendly for gacha game. You don't need to buy everything, you don't need to do everything. It's just enough to stagger them. 7, 16, 15, and that is not enough. Some math required for this game, some skill. I would argue a lot of skill is required for this game, but people might not agree. Flip clear. I think I enjoy is all the nicknames given to all the characters, or their ID. Like the Philip ID of Sinclair is Flip Claire. Find it very funny. Zoe Gregor. A very embarrassing thing is that there are these associations in Limbus company. The number 1 to 12, and their name, the number is like different the numbers of different languages, and number 4, which is She Association, and number 6, which is Liu, which is the team that I'm using. It's both based off Chinese characters, and I did not notice that for like 5 years. And when people pointed out, hey, you know that's based on the Chinese word for death and Chinese word for 6, and it's like, is it? And that's just how smart I am in things that's not related to innovation. She is Japanese, using the Chinese characters. Katakana? Hiragana? Can't remember what it's called. Chroma. Love you. I really love Chroma's design. Too bad she only appeared in 1 chapter. I have a thing for girls with like those slightly half-parted hair. Is that what? I don't think it's a king. That's not a king. That's not a king. She Illuminati. She is Japanese. Liu is Chinese. It's Liu. Liu. The way you pronounce Liu is the Anglo-Saxon way of pronunciation. In Chinese, it's Liu. Yes, I like Chroma. I hope the sick is like a good sick, like wicked sick, and not the disgusting sick. Oh, that's a green face, so I'm guessing that's a disgusting sick. I like Chroma's design. I don't like her story. I don't like Chroma as a person, okay? Like, she's just straight up a Nazi. I don't like her as a person. Come on. I just like her design. I wish more characters have that cool side part, like half-parted hair. I'm not a Nazi. Please don't take this out of context. Okay. I was hoping to clear a Dire Mirror dungeon for this stream, but I guess I'll just settle with clearing like level 1, maybe level 2. Because the stream's about to end. Because I made a mistake and I exited wrong. I'm a smart boy. A lot of people give hate to a lot of Ishmael's ID. I don't know why, they're so cool. I think right after Ryoshu, I like Ishmael and Don Quixote the best. But there's so much hate for Ishmael's ID. People say her Liu ID isn't great. Sloshmail gets so much hate for being the worst ID, even though I really like Sloshmail's design. I don't care. I love it. I don't care about anyone else. I love what I love. Oh, Starlight. Alright. Illuminati. I like number 1 Honglu, number 2 Dawn, number 3 Ryoshu. I am insulted that Ryoshu is so low on the list. Ryoshu is number 1 in everybody's list because I put her there. I will sneak into your house and put her at number 1 on your list. That is not a threat. I think. I didn't get any good. Yeah? I thought Honglu was really underwhelming at first because like I didn't really get Honglu, but the more they wrote him, the more I understood the intrigue, and I really enjoy Honglu as well now. I enjoy all the characters. They're all very cool in their own way. He's cute. Honglu is kind of cute. Alright, I can't really argue with that. I will never shame someone for liking a character because he's cute. Like, I like Ryoshu because she's cool in the Chuni way. I have a affinity for Chuni characters. I like Dawn because Don Quixote is one of my like favorite classes. And do not click forfeit to window. God. Christ, I nearly forfeited again. I would have punched the wall. Go through on my seat. Honglu. Which one of his IDs is my favorite? My favorite to play is definitely Ting Tang. Ting Tang is a Chinese word. I think it's Ting Tang. I can't remember. It's supposed to mean like. I can't remember what it's supposed to mean. Yeah. There's been a call to buff Mutilate. I don't think it needs to be buffed. As a game designer, I wouldn't buff this. It's basically a double coin. It's terrifying. K-Corp Onlu is the best thing in the game so far. my problem with K-Core Honglu is that he doesn't have great synergy, as good a synergy with some of the other characters. I think the new Rhodia is meant to show like the future of the Rupture team and how it will start to synergize better. But currently, K-Core Honglu doesn't have good synergy. He is immortal, absolutely immortal, but not enough to like put him over other Rupture character. My favorite Rupture character is definitely Seven Association Faust. Not just because she likes tea, really like tea, but her things just synergizes really well with other Rupture characters. Bragger feels very underutilized. My dad bought, man, but I really love him though. All his 3-star ID is like potential, but they're not potential men, but they have potential men. Get it? That's a joke. I also enjoy looking for Pablo, his pet cockroach, in every single one of the artwork. Like, oh hey, that's Pablo. Heathcliff. My favorite Heathcliff ID is obviously Sun Shower. Everyone hates him. I love him. He's great. People are just haters. You guys gotta get good to, you know, put him up as the best. What else? I like Elcor Foul. It's like a 2-star ID. Cheap, reliable, consistent. Favorite. Let's go through favorites just for fun. Favorite Isang ID. It was the ring, but I'm really starting to like Solemn Lemon. Isang very straight up fun. We talk about Faust. LCB. It's strange, right? I like Chroma, but I don't like Chroma Faust. He doesn't have the same feel. I don't know. It's just the hair. What about the outer wood? Yeah, it's just the hair. It doesn't feel right. Dawn. I just like Dawn as a character. Yeah, it is the haircut. It's definitely the haircut. I have a thing for the haircut. I don't have a favorite Dawn ID. I think I like Sync Dawn, just because it's fun. But there's none of her ID that's like stand out. Her as a character stands out. Real Shoe. Yes. Just yes. Yes to all of it. They're all great. I would die on this hill. And Millsword, I have to say Blade Lineage is like the most fun. I have a liking for W Core because he's not really that strong, but I like weak characters with potential. Honglu is Ting Tang. Yep. Potential man. Ishmael. Ishmael is another one where I'm like, yes. Yes for all Ishmael. I really like all characters. Even Arcor Reindeer, even Sloshmail. UT4, Warp, and Arcor Missile. Yeah. I feel like the Arcor Missile and Warp Core Missile kind of like overshadow each other in their department. They kind of do the same thing, except one's bleed and one's rupture. Ishmael, I like Ishmael. Oh, favorite Ishmael ID. It's hard to say, man. Captain Ishmael? Nah, I have a soft spot for Reindeer. I would have to say Liu. I use Liu issue a lot for reasons. And Sinclair. No, wait, Rhodia first. Rhodia. Rudia. I like Rudia as a character as well, but I don't have any of a character. Base Rudia. I really like base Rudia's support. Just great. Just a very steady, really stable support skill. Yeah, I'll say base Rudia. Sinclair. Mariachi Sinclair. Yes, Mariachi Sinclair. And Otis. I have to think about this. I feel like Otis hasn't had enough screen time for me to like her enough as a character. I enjoy her mystique, but I don't know enough about her yet. In terms of ID, I guess Magic Bullet Otis. And lastly, Gregor. Chef Gregor. Hands down, Chef Gregor is my favorite. I have a thing for weak characters. Interesting how she got 5 IDs and equals this. Yeah, she got a lot this season. W Core. She got the ring. I think she got Sync this season. Blade Lineage as well, and Wuthering Heights. Yeah, they really built her up this one. I think it's because she's gonna become more key of a character going forward. We saw a lot of her character development during the opening of the new Reflection Railway. Just for anyone interested, my railway score is 68. Nope. Yep, 68. I'm on a 3rd run. Just trying to see if I can bring it down, but yeah, it's my railway score. And yeah, I guess that should be it for the stream. I was really hoping to finish Mirror Dungeon today, but I did the mistake where I accidentally exited it. That's my bad. I'm an idiot. Thanks Illuminubi for joining me and keeping me company for half of the stream. That's really nice. I know why you came here, and I hope you got what you wanted. You see me getting my ass kicked by the menu screen of the game. Yeah, I might stream more games next time if the video I'm reviewing is short. May not, may probably run more. You only have 5 NCAF module. I spent them all. I spent them all. I can't remember what, but I did. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It can get like 15 in a day, so not that bad. I can get it back soon. Yeah, I think it was during the period when I was working on my last video, the cult video, where I had less time to restock on my NCAF on playing the game, so I didn't do like the twice a day login to increase my energy bar. So I lost quite a bit of energy during the few weeks. Worth it? Yeah. The video was fine. The video was fun. The video did well. Everyone enjoyed it. It helped a lot of people. So yeah, worth it for a game. Okay, that should be it. I will end the stream here. Thanks anyone who's watching, who came to join in, and some beautiful, smart people. I will probably do 1 more week of streams, and after that go back to my normal schedule. Next stream, I haven't decided what it will be yet. Will I be reviewing a video? Will I be chilling? I'm gonna ask my soul when I find it. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you Illuminubi for being here, for what the stream is really about. And I will see you all next time. Bye.